And we are live. Hello, everybody. How is
Hi.
everybody doing today? We have our wonderful friend Deann in the house today. How are you doing, my friend?
I'm doing great. I'm doing great. I'm happy to get to see you and
Yes,
everybody
it's always
here.
fun. Sorry, I just turned down my phone. Yes. So me and Deann are going to take some political, world event, spiritual, pop cultural questions if anybody has those. I do want to keep it a little bit on the left side. We can do some Ukraine and Russia questions, but it's just been very exhausting for me lately. I feel like that's all I read on. It's
Yeah.
important, and it's important to really stay grounded with that and to send that protection out. But as an empath, it's just it's starting to bug me a little bit. So
Yeah, that's me. Me
um,
and my husband, it just put us in tears the other day and I
very
had to take
draining.
a break from it.
So we're going to keep it on the lighter side today. So if anybody has any questions, um, go ahead and write them in all caps with a couple heart emojis. So I'm going to say hello to everybody real quick while people submit
Okay.
their questions. Hey, Gina M. and Sherry H. Hey, Scott, Teresa, Joanne. Any questions? Hey,
Me.
Sherry, how are you? Gail, Marilyn. Marilyn's from Lake Milton, Ohio. I've heard of Lake Milton. Is that about Youngstown, Maryland? It's south of me, I believe. Earth Mama, how are you doing? Oops, am I dropping crystals everywhere? Hey, Nancy, and butterflies are free. Susan, Geek Hillbilly. Hey, Jima, Libra Lady, Patricia. Hey, Jane, thank you so much.
Mama Bear is wanting to know if she can ask personal questions.
No personals. Thank you. Yeah, I do a lot of personals on other people's channels. I just don't like to mix it all up. Well, I like that question, Susan. I will read on that. Hey, Linda and Kathy's mom. Yes, we'll take a moment to send some love. Yes, absolutely. Hold on one second. I will be right back.
Okay. Hi, Susie. Hi, Mimi. Let's see who else I'm looking here to see who's all in here. Laura Wright. I have a friend named Laura Wright. First, I wondered if you were that person, but I don't think so. I grew up with a Laura Wright.
Mm.
Jane the Seeker, hi. Geek Hillbilly.
Hey, Carmen and Mimi Rose. How are you? All right. Yes, I think that's very important. Send some love and peace and light today. Yes, I want to read on her and Clarence Thomas.
Yes.
Oh, I missed that, Laura. I was watching bits and pieces of the hearing today, the SCOTUS hearing with Ketanji Brown Jackson. Those Republicans are just so disgusting and vile.
Did you hear Lindsey Graham talking about how,
Yes.
we're not going to be to you like they were with Kavanaugh? I'm like, well, she's not accused of raping anybody. So that might.
Yeah, but they're
He is,
saying that she's going soft on children porn cases and stuff like
yeah.
that. Like, so they're getting down and dirty too. They're just disgusting. And then he
Well,
had a and
I
stormed
think
off.
it
Did
was
you see that?
Tucker. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, you're
Tucker
fine.
Carlson was saying that he wanted that she needs to show her SAT or STAT, but they didn't ask any of the other people to do
Right.
that.
They're just sickening.
It is.
But no, so, Lindsey Graham stormed off because Dick Durbin was letting him have it.
Oh, really? He's such a little,
Yeah.
not gonna say.
Finn is in the crate. Um, he's still learning about getting potty trained, and he's very rambunctious. So, well, I'm not babysitting him. He's normally in his pet pen, but he learned how to hop over that. So while I'm doing the live stream, he's in the crate taking a nap.
He's so cute.
Yes. Hey, Liz. All right.
Oh, I seen that. We may need some puppy power today. Yes,
Okay.
Susan, we do need to lift our vibrations.
All right. Yes, I watched videos of it. I couldn't stand to watch it for too long. All right. So if everybody just
I get mad.
relax. What's up?
I says I didn't watch it. I thought I might get mad and throw something at my TV, and I didn't want to do
Right.
that. Can't afford a new TV.
All right, everybody. So let's all just take a moment and quiet our minds and ground our energy. Take a deep breath in and release. Take another deep breath in. All right, and let's all send a bunch of healing white light and protection and send that over to Ukraine. And we ask that Archangel Michael and any other beings of protection watch over the people of Ukraine and keep them safe from harm. All right. I can feel that. Could you feel that too, Deann?
Yes, yes. It feels much lighter.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you. Yes, I wanted to start off on a little bit of a lighter note. Everything's been so scary lately. Hey, everybody joining. All right. So let's do a couple questions.
Okay.
So Joanne asks, will Stormy Daniels really have to pay Trump? I just have a hard time with it. He's a victim, and yet he'll benefit and make.
They're thinking she would have to pay Trump? No, she's
That's
not.
asking, but I'm not feeling she's going to have to pay him. Was there something that came out on that I'm not aware of? Hey, Sarah Ann. Well, let's throw a few cards. $300,000 for what? Hopefully she broke her NDA.
Well, at the center of the reason.
I'm gonna bet if that's already been the verdict, but what are you picking up, Deann?
I got the sun. Whoops, in the center of the reading. I got the sun in reversed. So yeah, it talks about ego and unhappiness and breakups and things like that. So that was the center of the reason. They're breaking up. I got at the bottom here confession. That's the 7 of swords. So yeah, confession, clearing the air, coming clean. So yeah, and getting caught. It has to do with getting caught and leaving, releasing the pain, reconciling, recovering from heartbreak. It doesn't look like too good a card. I'm not getting, this is all directed at him. Yeah, he's has trust issues. He got the couple reversed. So yeah, about them breaking up, but it's going to be, it says for the future Five of Wands, the end of conflict. So it's the end of this conflict between them. There's going to be some agreements or some truces. I don't see that she's, because this is them, the fighting. This is letting it go. So yeah, there was a lot of stuff that went down here that it's showing, but I don't see her having to pay him anything. It's the end of it. There's going to be some sort of compromise. At least my cards.
Yeah, I'm not getting great cards either. I think if he does have to pay, I think that's a shame. But right now, I'm getting that somebody said that that was the appeals case, but there's been some kind of delay or seeing something from a different direction. I don't know if it's fully decided yet. I feel like it could go either way, but the way my other cards are looking, it looks like she's going to have to walk away from this situation because of the secret she shared, and then she gets the 10 of Swords of feeling backstabbed.
Yeah, I got similar too. They're going to let it go. There's going to be some sort of a compromise or truce or something to let this go.
Yeah. Hopefully there's that delay and the decision hasn't totally been made yet. Because intuitively, I don't feel like she will have to pay, but my pendulum's not loving the cards, so.
My pendulum was saying no, she won't.
Good.
And that's how I'm feeling too.
Mm-hmm.
Why would she have to pay him? Because the NDA? Yeah. Yeah. They're finding out a lot of those NDAs that they can't be, they're too vague, for a lifetime. That there was a judge who told the people that worked for him they do not have to honor that NDA. A judge ruled on that.
Well, maybe that's why I don't see her paying him. Joanne said today she would go to jail before she paid him a cent.
Yeah, I don't blame her, but she's not going to have to. I really don't think so.
Hey, Sheila.
The judge already ruled against that NDA as it was too vague. A lifetime of anything he did to them, they can't say anything for their life.
Yeah.
So it's.
Was it for Stormy Daniels case that he ruled?
No, it was for some employees that he had done some things to, that he was going to try to sue them because of an NDA. Not honoring that, and the judge says that NDA was too vague. It's not valid. So I'm assuming the NDA with Stormy Daniels probably was similar. NDA with a porn star. I don't know, just weird.
Trump is mad because she said he had a little mushroom. LOL.
And little hands.
Little hands, yeah. All right.
Just keep picturing Mario.
This is interesting, and I'm not very familiar with it. I don't know if you are, because you are into the mysteries, Deann. But Susan asks, will the Legina brothers find the treasure on Oak Island? Wondered what is buried there. So much historical mysteries there.
Wow, that's one I don't know about, but I'll use my pendulum and see what I get with that.
I've heard of treasure on Oak Island, but I feel like it was found a while ago or it was moved. That's what comes to me intuitively. They might find little remnants. No. Yeah, I've seen. I haven't really watched that show, Jane, but I've heard of it. They will never find it. The show would end. Very true. It's supposed to be pirate treasure. I just feel intuitively like it was already found or it was moved somewhere else.
Yeah.
That's what I pick up intuitively on it. I'll throw a couple cards.
Yeah, I got strength in reverse, so some low confidence that they're going to find it.
Jane just says they do find little pieces. I felt like there might be little pieces scattered, but
Here's where they might find it's the Page of Cups. So maybe they
Hmm.
might find something, but I don't think a lot. Talks about Six of Cups is something that they're looking in the past. Yeah, I'm not getting that they're going to find anything. I never heard of the Laguna brothers. I'll have to look that up. Yeah, I got the Page of Pentacles as the result in reverse. So no, that's bad news or no news. Because here we have the news. Here we have no news. Poor planning. There's going to be some poor planning and lack of follow through.
Yeah, I agree, Tracy. Ralph, they might find some small structures, but not the mother lode. I feel like it has been moved with the chariot above, and it's been moved and somebody's taken it. That's what I'm picking up. I don't think it's still there. There's not very much there. And they found evidence of both silver and golden water. Like I said, there might be some pieces still there, Susan, but
yeah,
I don't feel a whole lot is there. All right. But it's nice to read something a little bit different.
Yeah. I want to look that up and find out a little more information on that.
Right.
I love a good mystery.
No, Seascape. I like the bulk of the treasure still on the island. I think it's been moved. All right. So Laura Wright asks, former President Trump's personal assistant, Nick Luna, appeared before the January 6th. Did he tell them anything interesting or pled the fifth?
I'm feeling yes. Oh, okay.
I think there's some things he didn't share, but I think there was some. I don't know if it was really new information, but he did share something.
Okay, I'm getting that it had to do. These are Scott's cards. I thought I'd give them a shot. I've not used them before, but he is going to possibly tell them something. This is Five of Swords. Winter has to do with betrayal, with theft and trickery. So he could be telling them something about that. And we got the Queen of Wands, Spring, which could be something. He's a leader. He told something about a leader who was greedy. You see the devil there. So he told something about the greedy devil, or in the future, he's going to tell something about the greedy devil. And it has to do with wealth and a businessman. So, and a leader. So yeah, it's looking on these like he may tell something. I don't know how much, but if they have anything on him that he wants to get out of, and that's going to help him, they all are going to cover their own back.
Yeah. I'm getting that he did share some pretty interesting stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because I get my whistleblower card at the bottom of my deck. It could have even been some of how he got his donations too. Because the Empress is my Russia card, and he shared some good news. The only other reason why I'm saying Russia is because for the situation, he gets a Three of Wands, which could mean that he's waiting for a ship to come in, but it's also a card overseas. And I get that he did kind of backstab Trump a little bit.
Yeah.
Sharing money about him taking money.
Mm-hmm.
and that he did reveal some truths with the Ace of Swords crossing the situation. Because and then I'm getting Liz Cheney in the future, getting some new information. So that's pretty interesting. I don't know if they left on good terms, but I think he did share some things.
And I'm getting a really strong yes with the pendulum as well as those
I
cards.
just shared some stuff. Oh, thank you so much, Drizzle.
Oh, by the
Drizzle.
way, just so we don't forget, entertainment purposes only.
Yes. Thank you. All right. Let's see. Chat's starting to go by quick.
This is fun.
Yeah. All right. Right. Can you imagine a worse job than being that guy's assistant?
Oh,
Maybe
no.
that's why he shared so much, because such a douche.
Oh, I can think of a worse job. Being Stormy Daniels.
Yeah, I guess.
There ain't enough money in the world.
Oh, that's interesting. Marie said that this is back to the Oak Island that supposedly Knights Templar brought over from Britain to protect it. Lord knows what's in it besides gold and silver. Yeah, I felt like there was a lot of gold and silver in there. I wasn't picking up anything else. But there very well could have been, but I feel like it's been long gone.
Huh. Well, that's a good mystery to read on later.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll have to write that down and do a big deep dive on it.
Yeah, I will. I've got a list of some mystery questions. I just haven't, with all the political stuff that's been going on, I haven't had a chance to do my mysteries here for a while. But I will.
Oh, Joanne said that he's been dealing with the committee since December. So yeah, if he keeps on going in there, I think he's sharing some stuff.
Oh yeah, he is.
Seascape, I think a lot of it was stuff that they had already had, but there was something new he shared because I saw Liz Cheney acting on it.
I think they have a lot. And I think when people go in there and see how much they have, they're just wanting to cover their own butts.
Yeah, and when they actually do start televising the testimonies, I feel like it will be sometime in spring. I was feeling March. I don't think that that's going to be the case anymore because
I got April or May.
In a while, but I feel like it might be. I feel like it's springtime.
Yes, me too.
I'm in here soon.
And I'm getting my popcorn ready for May and June because I get a lot of stuff coming out then. So my keto may have to go out the window for a couple days.
For some popcorn?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Kelly. Yes, please hit the thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Please go over to Deann's channel and subscribe if you haven't done any already.
Yeah, do we have the link in there?
I don't have it in the description box, but if a moderator wouldn't mind sharing her link.
Sharon, Typey, hi. Would you put my link in there, pretty please, if you know how?
Marie said, I'm like way behind in the chat. I'm catching up. Marie said that they found a cross that was considered Knights Templar, so that might be why they thought the Templars took it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it is interesting. I'm going to have to check it out more.
Yeah, me too. Tonight I might even check it out.
Geek Hillbillies request, please pray for the family of the coal miners killed in a roof fall yesterday. D29 Darby, Fork Mine near Holmes Mills, Kentucky. All right. Well, we'll all send a lot of love and light to him and his family.
Thank you, Geek Hillbilly, for letting us know. I will pray for that.
Nope. I'm still taking questions, Jane. I did not read on April 4th. Can somebody share what that is, or was it just another reader saying that they were feeling something was going to happen that day? I've heard of people keep talking about April 4th.
I keep hearing about that too, April 4th.
Thank you, Jane, for sharing Deann.
I don't think Linda G got anything on that day. She had read on it as well, I think, the other day or two ago. Yeah, thank you, Jane. Tornado, Texas. They were north and south. Yeah, I did hear about tornadoes.
Oh, I'm glad that you're okay, Linda. Yes, we'll be sending a lot of prayers to everybody affected by those storms in the south too. Yeah, I heard that it's going to hit the south, Sherry. Yeah, you don't lose power as well. All right. So, will there be a real retrial in Jelaine Maxwell's case due to the juror not disclosing sex abuse on the questionnaire? I feel like she's going to try to appeal it, but I don't see it going anywhere.
Yeah, I'm getting it just maybe. It's not giving me a for sure right now.
Oh, well, happy birthday, Lisa. Sherry's in New Orleans, I believe. Earth Mama. Yeah, I'm not picking up that if she appeals it, I don't see the outcome changing at all. But I don't know. I'm not picking up a retrial.
No. I get the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, so it's at a standstill right now.
Yeah.
You know, if it is, it's going to be it's going to be a long while because I'm getting that it's at a standstill.
Oh, thanks for correcting me, Sherry. You're close. Well, not super close, but not too far. Yeah, I'm not feeling a retrial. I'll throw a couple.
No, and Two of Pentacles in reverse, and that yeah, off balance, at a standstill. And they really have a lack of empathy. I got the Queen of Swords in reverse.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lack of empathy for her too, because, you know, they feel like she's
Yeah.
a cold-hearted, cruel kind of person. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't see the judge wanting to do anything with that.
I think too much has been revealed with the Sun. And then I get the Hangman, so there's that delay, suspension.
Yeah.
I don't see that going anywhere. I think she's working on trying to do something, but I just don't feel it.
Yeah. Bottom of the deck was Four of Cups, so lack of motivation, you know. So it don't look like it.
Yeah, I'm not feeling it. All right. Well, thanks for the question, Gail.
Yes.
All right.
I thought about her for a while with everything going on.
All right. So let's read on Justice Thomas. As you all know, I have said I felt he is going to leave for a while. I think that there's going to be a lot of pressure because of them investigating his wife, but I have always felt that he was going to down because of health concerns. I've said that many times. Yes, thank you, Christina. Hit the thumbs up, please. But I have not read on this yet. But I don't feel his time in the courts there for much longer.
Yeah, no. Well, at the center of the reading, I'm getting strength. So he's trying to be strong through all this. But at the root of it, you know, there's stuff going on. He can't make a choice. He's trying to make a choice. The Seven of Cups in reverse. So, yeah, he cannot decide what he's going to do. But there's going to be the Five of Wands, a lot of fighting and struggle, arguments about it, pettiness, chaos. But I feel like at the top of the deck, that's maybe going out, but at the top it says you got the six. This is in the near future. Six of Wands in reverse. That's a failure. That's a failure. Yeah, failure of achievement, disappointment, bad news. So yeah, that does not look good. And then we got the Knight of Pentacles in the future in reverse. So unstable. broken promises, and there's going to be a lot of at the bottom of the deck, the Six of Swords. So there's going to be
Hmm.
a lot of obstacles and difficulties. I think because of his health, I don't think he's going to be stable or healthy enough to continue on. I think it may even be an excuse to get out. He may be sick over, what his wife has put him through.
Hmm.
The other people are talking amongst each other. So yeah, he's had trouble. He's going to get out of there. I don't know how soon, but he'll probably say his health.
Yeah, I'm getting that just when I was picking up on his energy, he is really struggling right now. He is not feeling good at all. I think like health wise, he's really struggling and very weak. I'm not picking. I'm not thinking that he's going to pass right now. I think he'll end up being okay, but
Right.
but the energy crossing him. Usually the Seven of Cups I don't see as like sleeping. It's usually like illusion delusion, which I'm not saying he isn't, but in this deck he's just like passed out. Below, I get that going to be backstabbed because some of those secrets, some of that sneakiness that he was doing is going to be revealed.
Yeah.
And he sees the writing on the wall. He's very anxious about these investigations and his wife. There's going to be a negative judgment coming out against him, and he will be retreating. So that's what I'm picking up. I don't think it's going to be too far off.
I get April or May approximately that he's going to. So this spring he'll probably step down.
Yeah, I mean he's very much the type. He won't even recuse himself when
No.
So with him stepping down for pressure, he would have to have an excuse for it, and it would have to be really bad for him to step down. But yeah, I do pick up that he is struggling really bad with his health. He's very very tired, weak, and yeah, he sees the writing on the wall with the investigations into his wife, and there's going to be a really bad announcement, some bad news coming out on him that's going to force him to retreat.
And it makes sense that it's this spring because that's when we all keep getting it. There's going to be stuff coming out on all of them.
Yeah, I think May is going to be a huge month. I even think here soon, I feel like something really big's about to come out. But like May and all summer, there's going to be so much damning information coming out on from the January 6th. I feel.
Yeah, and I get that every single time.
Yep.
So it hasn't changed.
Oh wow. All right. Yeah, he's not doing too well right now. All right. I don't know what you mean by this, Christina, if you're still here, but she's asking, will they give us new justice? I feel Ketanji Brown Jackson is going to. And I think that there might be one or two Republicans. It's probably Murkowski and Collins that will vote to confirm her.
Yes.
That she'll get in?
Yeah.
Ask if any Republicans are going to vote to confirm her. I feel one or two. There might be a third one. If any Republican senators will vote to confirm her as a Supreme Court justice.
Yeah.
Yeah. There might possibly be three, but I'm feeling two. And like I said, it's probably Collins and Murkowski. I think Romney might be on the fence, but I don't think he'll end up doing it.
I get two.
Two?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but she will be getting in.
Yeah.
But like I said, it's just sickening on how these Republicans are acting. But I don't think it's a good look for them because they're coming across as very, racist, and they're trying to make her like she's not intelligent, but she's very smart and quick-witted. Because from what I've seen, she's had wonderful responses back to their hate. I haven't been watching it all day, but all right, that's a good one to read on. We get another SCOTUS after Ketanji Brown Jackson, but before midterms.
Oh, we will?
No, that's a question. Will we get another Supreme Court before midterms?
Oh, okay. Will we get another SCOTUS after Ketanji Brown Jackson before midterms? Will we get another after?
I'm feeling it's going to be close around that time. I don't know if it will quite be before midterms. It might just be before, it might be just after, but I think around that time.
I'm getting yes, we will get one, but it's unknown if it will be before midterms.
Yeah, I think it'll be close around that time. Timing's kind of hard to pick up, but
it is. I kind of can give it a good, sometimes it's pretty close, but you can't be held to the exact date.
Yeah, and I do feel another one coming in before Biden's first term's up too. I think Kavanaugh's going to take probably another year, maybe two.
I think they're going to find out something about Kavanaugh that is going to make him have to step down.
Yeah. Yes, Sherry. If Thomas is out, I think another SCOTUS. I agree, and I think he will probably be more than likely be the next one that leaves. It's just I don't know if he's going to do it before midterms, or if he does do it before midterms, how much time it's going to be before it takes to get another person in there. But I think that I just got a hit. I think that if he does decide to step down, I think he's pretty confident Republicans are going to take over the House and the Senate, or keep it pretty close. It's going to be good for Republicans. So I don't see him being too worried if he has to step down before midterms. But the joke's on him, because as of right now, I still feel Democrats keeping a majority. A very slim majority in the House, but I see a couple gains in the Senate.
Yeah, me too. Both.
Yes, I have your question, Rolande. Oh, I'm not saying that it's his health that takes him down, Sherry. I think he might use that as an excuse to step down, but there's a lot of pressure. I think especially because of his wife's connection with January 6th.
He may have some underlying problems with his health that he's going to use as just the excuse.
One second. Sorry, I had to blow my nose, and I didn't want to do that on camera.
I don't get that Clarence Thomas is going to go to prison, though.
No, I'm not feeling that either. I don't know about you. I've had the sniffles the last few days, but it's been so warm here and back and forth between cold and warm. So
here too, it's cold one day, and next day we had 70 degrees a couple days ago.
80 degrees?
70, 75 or something like that, which is perfect.
We were in the 60s here. It's a little bit chillier today, but it's still it's not cold. I think it's in the 50s.
It's allergies, probably. Maybe, possibly. I'm getting it too.
Yeah. Oh, did Ted Cruz just make a fool out of himself?
Yes.
He had the gall to ask her if she agreed. Oh, hold on. If she agreed with MLK's "I Have a Dream" speech. What a tool. I cannot stand that guy.
Yeah, he was arguing. They had to call security and everything because he missed his flight, and he was just, I guess he kept them there for such a long time. They had to call security on him.
For what? Was he trying to go back to Washington?
I don't know, but I wish he'd just go wherever he wants to go away from Washington and not come back.
Right.
But he's just a very entitled man who thinks that the rules should not apply to him, just like 45. Do you know who I am kind of guy.
Lisa, are you in Eastlake, Ohio? I moved from Eastlake. When I moved out to Painesville, so not far from there. All right. So, how is the recent wave of aid to Ukraine helping them to defend their country, and are there special forces helping? Right, Susan. Um, I do feel that there's going to be a lot of aid, supplies given to the people, food, that kind of stuff. I also feel military aid, and I do feel that there's a lot of um, the intel. NATO's been sharing a lot of intel with Ukraine. Um, but yeah, I do feel a lot of military aid so that they can better defend themselves, especially from aircraft. And I think we're going to see a lot um, stuff coming out this week, next week, of information, coming out about the kind of aid that we and NATO are sharing.
There's been Marines, ex-Marines, and ex-military that have gone down there on their own
Oh,
dime to
yeah.
train those people how to fight, because these people are not
Mm,
soldiers and don't know how to fight, and they're trying to get more people. I got the center of the reading, the King of Cups, so I feel like that's Biden. He wants to help, but he just, he's kind of restricted on some options. But I think they are doing some things behind the table, because it says that they are sharing. He got the Four of Pentacles in reverse. So they're sharing. I think they're sharing some things that they're not telling us
mhm,
about, giving them money, giving them things. And what's about to go is the Three of Hearts in reverse. So they're going to be releasing pain. They're going to overcome this stuff in the future. Near future, I see strength. It's
mm,
making that they're getting stronger, and they are going to have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So there are external forces that are helping them, outside influences and things like that. But there's going to be some setbacks and delays and things like that. But I think there are people helping, kind of without letting Russia know that they're helping. There's things being done. But it looks like yes.
mm. I do I do feel Russia knows some things that are going on. Um, and I have been kind of concerned, and we're kind of hearing it now. I think Biden just said it too, that there's concerns that Russia would have a possible cyber attack on us and other NATO countries, and I
Yes.
feel like it might be a possibility. I'm not trying to scare anybody, but prepare them. I don't see it being horrific or anything being out for super long, but I was kind of picking up that there would be some cyber attacks, maybe trying to affect some of our infrastructure, but I don't see it being super successful and not very long if they are able to do that.
I had read on that with Danny, and yeah, I think that Biden and different ones, our intel knows about their plans, but they
Yeah,
are planning on cyber attack. That we are prepared for it, we are ready for it. We had gotten that it probably is a good idea to take just a little money out of the bank to have in case something
yeah,
happens, and to have some little extra food in the house, just so, because it won't last long, but if you did need gas or you did need something, you'll have a little cash and a little extra food. Not
yeah.
go crazy and but just a little bit extra.
Mhm. I think if it happens, it's only going to be a couple day thing. I don't see it
Yes,
being for very long.
that's what we got too.
Kelly, what do you want me to read on specifically with that? I mean, he walked out. I'm sure Republicans aren't going to care. I don't see it affecting him any. I'm not I'm not really sure what the question is. I think he looked like an ass, if you want my
Yeah.
opinion. But I mean, is it going to do anything to Graham because he walked out? No.
No, it just made him look like, you said, an ass.
Yeah. I'm sure we as a community all see him for who he truly is. So Tracy says, I've wondered how aid is getting in. It definitely would be a challenge moving it in and around Ukraine. I'm not really worried about it. They're going to get it in. A lot of it's probably financial. And as for other like weapons and stuff like that, they'll be able to get it in. And they'll hide it ground.
I asked about Lindsey Graham, and this the devil flew out. with Bannon. So it obviously did
Yeah.
not make him look good at all.
All right.
He's chained to that devil.
Yes, Sassy Frass. I will do a lot of head-to-head races closer to the election. It's kind of hard to read now. With those races, there's so much time and the energy is really wonky. But as we get closer to midterms, I'll do a lot of the big races and give my predictions on that. But I've said I haven't seen anything changing. I'm feeling a couple seats gained in the Senate. I'm feeling like 2 or 3 in the House. I think we might lose a seat or 2, but it's still going to be a very slim majority in the House.
Yeah. Pendulum's saying the same thing. We will get in both.
Mm-hmm.
And I pulled out the 10 of Cups for that question.
Mm.
So that's a good sign. And the Queen of Wands, something coming in. So
that's my Pelosi card too, is Queen of Wands.
Oh, is it?
And I don't think she's going to stay a speaker for too long. She might decide to do it one more term, but then I see. I don't know. She might decide to step down from speaker after midterms when they keep the majority. Have somebody new come in. I
Did
think
you hear
whoever
about
it will be more
Trump wanting to
progressive.
get Pelosi's job or wanting to be Speaker of the House?
That can happen.
It won't happen, no.
Yes, I'm trying to get all these questions. I see your question, Laura. Well, the thing is, the House Democrats have been pretty united on all fronts to get stuff through. It's been Manchin and Sinema that's been the issue.
I
So
was
if
just
we get
thinking of
2
that.
or 3 gains in the Senate, they're not going to have that influence anymore.
Why don't they just go join the Republican Party?
Mm.
You know, because if they're going to try to block anything the Democrats try to do, I don't even know why they're there.
Well, I see Sinema definitely being primaried out when she's up for re-election, which I think is in 2 years.
Oh yeah.
Sherry H, I could see AOC becoming speaker in the future, but I think she's going to try for the Senate here in maybe a couple terms too. But I agree, she'll definitely be in a position of leadership.
Yes. Smart woman.
Yeah, Tracy. Nancy's not going to be in there for very much longer.
How old is Nancy? I wonder. She in her 70s?
I think she's in her 80s.
Really?
Maybe
Yeah.
late 70s. She's late 70s, 80s. Right, Sherry. She says, Deann, don't say that then Moscow Mitch would be Senate leader again.
Ugh, no, Sherry, I don't
She's
want that
81.
either. I don't
Yeah,
think
she's
Moscow
81.
Mitch will be in there long either.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no. I think he's going to step down after midterms.
Yes.
And he's in I feel like I say the same thing for most of these Republicans, but Mitch McConnell's definitely in very bad health. And I see Republicans wanting him out of leadership after the midterms.
They're calling him a rhino, of all things. You know, he is not a Republican in name only. He's as Republican as Republican gets. I don't know.
Right.
He's probably getting sick of it too, you know, his own party turning against him.
Yeah, they're not leaving right now. Sinema has a couple years. I think she'll be primaried out. I think Manchin might still stay in there for another term or 2. Yeah, she's waiting. Well, I think she wants to make sure that she keeps the House too after midterms. Laura asked, did Josh Hawley feel stupid today at the SCOTUS hearing when Ketanji Brown Jackson defended herself against his actions for being soft on child porn crime? I feel he was very smug and he enjoyed his performance, being an ass. But I missed that. I will definitely have to watch that later. But no, I mean he didn't care.
No, I got the same thing with the pendulum. No, he didn't even feel a little bit sorry. It's
Yeah.
just who he is.
But I feel like I haven't seen it, but I feel like Ketanji Brown Jackson did a good job at defending herself.
I'm gonna have to watch that tonight.
Yeah, can he actually feel? Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch some clips later. Susie asks, I'd like to know about food shortages here in the US. How bad and how long? Um, I don't see it being like catastrophic or like super horrible. I think there'll be some things that we'll have an issue getting in, but I think we'll make do. The things I I mean, I think a lot of wheat comes from Ukraine. Some of those prices will go up, but I don't feel like it's going to be really bad, and I think it's gonna last for a couple months, but nothing super long.
Yeah,
Yes, amen.
it gets
Right.
a little bit. I guess getting a little bit around until maybe. Let me see here. Maybe about 4 months or so, just a little
Yeah.
bit.
All right. Right. Right, Kathleen. They always feel smug being an ass. It's a prerequisite for the GOP. I haven't seen it either, but I guess the Republican Senate candidates that are running for Rob Portman's seat since he's retiring. There's this Josh Mandel. He is such a tool, and I guess he was like getting in the face of another person. It just reminds me of the Republican primary in 2016 with Trump, and just how much of a clown show it was.
Who's that guy Cawthorn? I was reading about him today, the one in the wheelchair.
Hmm.
He's sitting here talking about wanting to take our Social Security away and have older people just work till they die, apparently. I mean, that's going to for sure make sure he doesn't get elected in again.
I'm not sure what his district looks like. Um, I definitely feel like he has a lot of ties with January 6th.
Mm-hmm.
I see him being investigated for it, but I don't feel his time in the House is for very much longer. I
No.
think it's because of that. But really, we all see it. If the Republicans had it their way, they would gut any social program. Um, because they don't believe in those kind of agencies.
Well, they don't need it.
They
They
won't,
have enough money, but for the
well, right,
average
but they
person,
won't go out and say it so they lose supporters. But let me tell you, if the Republicans were to gut Social Security, there would be massive protests and riots. Like, we've been paying into this for how long, and they've been taking money out of it.
yes.
It would not go over well. I see it being expanded. I think probably in Biden's second term.
Yeah, not with Biden in office, not with Biden in office. And then if we get the majority in the House and the Senate, that's not going to
Yeah,
happen. And I think we are.
yeah, I feel that too. I feel it being expanded and more money going in it.
That's a good way to get rid of the Republican followers they have, threaten to take their Social Security away. Most of the
Yeah,
people
that
that vote
won't
are,
work well for them either.
yeah, the ones that vote the most are the older, the senior citizens and stuff like that. So you threaten that, you're going to lose their vote for sure.
Right. Sherry makes a good point. They just want to privatize Social Security so they can bankrupt the system, thumbing all of the money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. The Democrats giveth and the Republicans taketh away. Yeah, they've been trying for a long time. Yeah, I don't see that happening though. I think somebody had asked a question about Social Security. Let me see if I have it in here. Oh no, it was something else. It was Medicare.
Yeah, one of them wanted to take away free lunch for the kids, and some of them that's the only meal they get all day. They're just
Yeah,
heartless.
right. Debbie Powers asked Kevin, Congress passing legislation to lower the cost of insulin. And when I saw the question, I got a resounding yes.
Yes.
I think a lot of prescription drugs, and I see that happening here probably some next year.
In fact, Biden had talked about that, wanting to do that, lower the cost of
Mhm.
drugs. So I felt very, very, very strongly, yes, that's going to happen.
I feel like there's going to be a lot of pressure on these insurance and pharmaceutical companies that, if they're going to keep price gouging their stuff, they'll import it from other countries. And I think that that will get them to lower the costs.
Mm-hmm. There's no reason for it to cost what it does.
Well, right, it's just greed. And then you have all those lobbyists that, just buy their way in and allow these people to, just, raise the price of something that probably costs $10 to, $500 for insulin or an EpiPen or, life-saving essential stuff. It's just disgusting.
My
I
brother
see a lot
is
of changes.
diabetic, and he can't afford. I asked him yesterday. He thought he was going to have a heart attack or something. He ended up having a low blood sugar attack. I go, you need to check your blood sugar. He goes, I can't afford to. I can't afford the strips. He's on Social
Right.
Security, so that's not right.
Right. I see it getting a lot. And Rolande says that lowering the cost of drugs is in the Build Back Better bill.
Good.
Yes, please hit this up. Please subscribe if you have not already subscribed to me. And if I have a moderate post Deann's channel in the chat, I would appreciate subscribe to her if you're not already. All right. We can probably go on for a little bit longer. I just read on this. I had a client that asked because I won't say her name, but she was helping the Democrat that's running for governor. I don't remember her name off the top of my head, but I felt like the Democrat was going to make good strides in Arkansas for being a Democrat, but I was kind of feeling Sarah Huckabee Sanders getting in.
You feel she's going to get it?
I feel like she'll get in, unfortunately. I did feel some stuff coming out about her though before the election, but I don't think it's enough to take her down.
Okay. Yeah, my pendulum unfortunately is saying yes right now too, but things can change that.
Yeah.
It's not a
I felt like the Democrat was going to do really well for Arkansas. It's such a red state.
It is. It's kind of hard to get a Democrat in there.
Yeah. Yes. Sarah Huckabee Slanders. I like that name. Mimi. Yeah, I wish I had better news on that. I gotta tell you how I see it though.
Yeah, I pulled just one card and got the Two of Cups, so she's partnering up with somebody that's going to help her in that state.
Who knows? It's still a while off. We'll definitely be reading that closer to the midterm elections. Hopefully the energies can change a little bit.
I just remember she could never answer a question. Everything they asked her, it's like, I'll have to refer you to this person, that person. Right. The one we have now is awesome. I love her. I hear she's going to be leaving. I don't want her to leave. She's so good.
Yeah, Jen Psaki.
Psaki. Yeah, I always have a hard time pronouncing her name.
She's really so quick and with it, and I love it when Fox and like those right-wing journalists ask her those stupid questions, and she just gives it to them.
You know who she reminds me of? Scully, or there was a Scully or whatever on X-Files with the red hair and stuff, but she is sharp as a tack. She has an answer for every question anybody throws at her.
Yeah, she's really smart. Joanne asks, will Putin and Trump go down in the same month? I don't know. I feel like Putin's going to go down before Trump. I would say probably no. But
no.
I feel Trump, there's going to be a lot of stuff coming out, end of spring and all summer. And, there's going to be a lot of into him. We'll see a lot of that this fall, end of this year, into next year. Putin, I think, will leave before that.
It's going to be soon for Putin.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not going to be much longer. And Trump will go down. It'll be afterwards.
Mm. Hey, Wendy, thanks for joining. Yes, Saki is real good on verbal burns on right-wingers. Yes, she is. All right. Let's see. Are you muted? You're muted. So that you can't, that your mic isn't connected. I can't hear you, Deann. Okay. We had some technical difficulties. We'll get it figured out. All right.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. You're good. That was
Okay, I'm
quick.
gonna go out and come back on.
Okay. Oh, wow, Laura. I'm sorry. That's awful. Yeah, I see the prices of a lot of these prescription drugs coming down. And it's going to come down here soon. Probably sometime next year after midterms. All right. Let's see.
Sorry about that. It was my doctor's office. I blocked everybody but them. I didn't think about them calling me.
You're fine. All right. Let's see. Oh, this is a good question. I'm talking about social programs. Will Medicare ever include eye care and dental care? I do feel that coming.
I think so too.
I think it's a little off. It's probably a couple of years, but yeah, eventually they will.
Yeah, in fact, Biden was actually talking about that not too long ago.
Mm.
When did you say you were getting?
I feel like it's a couple of years away.
Okay.
I'm thinking like 2 or 3 years.
Okay. I know we're going to get it.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be nice.
I get 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
But like I said, too, after these midterm elections, I do see a lot of progressive changes happening, and there's going to be a lot of really wonderful things that are happening. Yeah, Progressive Caucus in Congress has been pushing for it. Yeah, it will happen here. Not super soon, but here in the couple of years. All right. Now let's read on April 4th. If anybody in the chat could tell me who's talking about April 4th, because I keep on hearing it being talked about, but what are they saying that they're saying on it? Oh, I hope you're feeling okay, Callie Suds. Oh, are they saying that there's going to be nuclear weapons that day? I don't feel that.
No.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world.
Mm-mm.
I don't know why some people have to, fear monger. I'm not feeling a nuclear attack or nuclear war.
I'm
End of
not
the world.
getting anything either.
Like that. No. Oh, something QAnon is putting out about 4/4? No.
Yeah, all I'm getting when I put cards on it was walking away, from balancing some stress and things like that and fatigue. But at the end, I got the Nine of Pentacles, so that's a good card. So I'm not
Hmm.
getting, and that's a future card.
Linda G posted something on our community page. Sees nothing happening. I don't feel anything nuclear or
No,
the end of the world or anything like that. I'm not
she
feeling it.
did see a nuclear bomb like going off in a dream of hers, but she said that it's not now, it's not April 4th, but there was nothing going to come of it. But I think that's just the fear of it happening, but she
It
wasn't
could be a
getting into
metaphor.
it. Pardon me?
So it could always be a metaphor.
Yes, yes. And she again got the thing that I told you about Nostradamus, and he predicted about a bomb or something coming down and hitting a ship,
Yeah, somebody said something about that.
Uh-huh. And so she's seeing that too. He said it was lightning, Nostradamus, that would bring Putin down, but I think it's a bomb or a missile or something like that.
A missile would make sense for lightning.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, he encoded his prophecies because he couldn't just go out and say, he couldn't go out and say it at that time. He had to word it weird. But yeah, I could definitely feel that.
If anything happens, it could be that there's going to be some sort of a ship that's hit. Let's see. No, it's not going to be April 4th.
Yeah, I'm not seeing catastrophe or tower or anything apocalyptic happening. I actually get the sun representing the situation, which is all about joy. Something could be revealed that day, but I don't think that is. There's even some retreat above it too, so maybe it's a good day for the Ukrainians. I'm not picking up anything negative with it though. So I think it's a nothing burger, as Linda G would say.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be the start of his demise, Mimi Rose. I don't feel he's going to be around for very much longer. I really don't.
Putin?
Yes, some sun for your birthday, Lisa. I mean, maybe a few more months, but I've always said, timing's hard to predict. Because on the other side, there's really no concept of time, kind of happening at once. But I don't see this whole, invasion war with Ukraine lasting for very long. I mean, I don't see it being like years conflict or anything like that.
I'm wondering if somebody is going to try something with Putin or anything, because I do get a card for it's the card of winter, and it represents struggles, betrayal, theft, and trickery. And that, and also the what is this? The 9 or 10 wands of spring. So there's going to be some sort of boundaries and need for courage, some sort of obstacles. But yeah, with the betrayal, theft, and trickery, makes me think maybe there's a plan going on to get rid of Putin. Maybe that's what's going to happen around that time.
Well, I got a retreat above the situation, so it could be the retreat of Putin, or but it's good news. I get the sun, so
me too. I got the 9 of Pentacles, so
yeah. All right, but no, I'm not thinking that anything bad that day.
Mm-mm.
All right,
I think they're planning as we speak to get rid of Putin.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening underground.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I have like 3 more questions, and then so I'm going to close the list now. So we have 3 more questions started we can read on, and then because we've been on for over an hour already. Rolande asks, have you read on the safety of President Biden when he travels to Brussels, Warsaw, and maybe Ukraine? I didn't hear about Biden going to Ukraine. I don't know if I'm feeling him going to Ukraine, but I feel he'll be safe.
I get that he's going to be safe.
Yeah, I feel he's very well protected.
Yeah, he is.
Has he confirmed that he's going to Ukraine? Because I'm not feeling that. He's going to Poland. Okay. I think he's going to be safe. I'm not.
I got the 6 of Swords for winter, and that represents moving and travel and better times and calming. And so that is it's talking about needing for a journey and forgiveness. So there may be talks, peace talks, but it's saying that he's going to be okay in traveling.
Yeah. Moving to calmer waters.
Yep.
All right. But yeah, I feel he'll be safe. All right. I don't really know a whole lot about this question, but Kevin asked, do you see a full educational and financial reset for India? I do feel like India will eventually, its economy, it's continuing to grow. I think it's going to have a really good economy, maybe a decade or 2 out.
Yes.
Yeah, I think it'll get better. Definitely financial reset, but it's a while out there. It's a decade or 2.
It's not this year. It's not next year. Maybe, and this is just guesstimate, maybe 4 years or something like that. It's nothing immediate.
Yeah. I see their economy booming in like 10, 20 years. It's a while out there, but
so maybe that's
educational reset. I feel like that's a while away too. All right. So I have one last question. So Biden just said we lack the funds for a 4th COVID dose for all Americans. Repugs are questioning where the money went. Will this hurt them at midterms? I don't see that hurting the Dems at midterms, and I actually feel like there's going to be more COVID funding coming in. Yes, Sherry.
No,
I'm
it's
praying
not
that he's
hurt the Dems
safe as well. What were you saying, Deann? I'm sorry.
It's not going to hurt. I'm not getting it's going to hurt the Dems in the midterms.
No. I always see all these big investigations from the January 6th, and even a lot of information coming out with dark money going to LP, affecting the Republicans really badly before midterms. First saw a video. I had heard of this the other day, or maybe it was yesterday. I didn't do a reading on it. I'll need to meditate on that a little bit to see what happened. I wasn't picking up anything intuitively, but I really haven't focused on it just yet. Lisa asked, Deann, what deck were you just using?
Oh, this is the Farmer's Tarot. This is Scott Allen's deck.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And so it's all based on, he was a farmer, so it's all based on farming. So I just got the other day, so I was just trying it out.
Yeah, but I'll have to meditate. Yeah, you just said that you just got it, right?
Yeah, he hasn't got the final ones out yet. It's just kind of one of the, what do you call that? When they send you one just to kind of get your approval. He got like 10 of those, and I got one of them from him because I didn't want to wait.
Yeah, but I'll have to meditate a little bit on that plane crash, but definitely a lot of prayers and healing light for everybody affected and their families. Oh, well, thank you all. Yeah. All right, everyone. Well, I'm going to wrap this up. Please make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel and to Deann's if you're not
And
already
me.
subscribed. Um, I am going to be on Mel's show Thursday, I believe. It's going to be me and him. So if I didn't answer any political questions, Mel usually posts something beforehand. So go over there and ask your questions on his channel. Let me see. Making sure. I did hear from both of my winners for my giveaway, and I want to thank everybody for helping me reach that goal of 3,000. I'm already
Yay.
over 31 now, so that's awesome.
Wow.
Yes, for entertainment purposes only. Thank you, Kelly says. Let's see. I think that's about it for today. Is there any collabs or anything that you have going on, Deann?
Tomorrow I'm going to be on with Sheila Angel Feather Tarot at a 4 o'clock Central. And I'm not sure what we're going to be talking about, if we're going to be doing personal or political. I'll find out when I get there.
Yeah. She likes to mix it up a little bit too, so.
Sometimes she does both. Yeah, last time I was on, we did both.
I believe next week, or is it this week? Let me double check. It's this week, actually. I think this Friday I may be on Sophie's channel, Bright Opal Tarot. I'm not sure what we're reading on, as long as I don't get called into work. If not, we'll probably reschedule for next week. And that's about it for right now. I have you coming on probably next Tuesday if you're free to. I like our Tuesdays together. I enjoy reading with you.
I look forward to them. I'm happy to come on Tuesdays.
Yeah. I mean, I like to do my own solo thing too. I know some people have said that they enjoy the solo. I was just on Sunday. I like to hang out with friends, and you know, I don't know. It's even like the pre-recorded videos where I'm solo. I just feel weird, like I'm just talking to myself sometimes. So I enjoy it more when I can, have a conversation with somebody else, and then we can put some pieces together for some stuff.
Well, I got StreamYard. My daughter helped me get that put on. So I'm hoping in the next week or two, I'll be doing some live videos and having some people on my channel. Kevin maybe will come on my channel. And I think Deb Freebird and Lisa said that they will be on my channel. So I've just got to, you guys be patient with me, because I'm sure I'll probably mess up with the chats at first, but I'll get the hang of it.
You're going to figure it out. You should do a test run beforehand, though.
Yes. Unlike the time I tried to do a test run and ended up being live in my pajamas and my hair a mess and didn't know I was live.
I'm sure you're just fine. All right, everyone. I'm sure it was fine, Deann. And you deleted it quickly anyway, so.
I did. I seen people in the chat and I'm like, oh no. And I hurried up and deleted it, but everybody was so sweet, about it. I'm like, I'm sorry I hung up on you guys.
Yeah, it just takes a little bit of time. You'll get used to it. All right, everyone. I hope everybody enjoys the rest of your day, and I will see you all on Thursday night with Mel. I hope you all take care. All right, everyone. Bye.
Bye, everybody. Thank you.